Well, looking at radar right now, we find that it is still soggy out there, especially east of Highway 65 where steady rain continues. Now, west of Highway 65, the heavy rains have ended, or really never even got started this evening, but we do have some mist here as you push south into northwest Arkansas. Rain totals over the last 48 hours, pretty impressive for January. 3/4 of an inch in Springfield. Some locations topping an inch, though. Fort Leonard Wood, West Plains, Mountain Home, Harrison now at 1 inch of rainfall over the last 48 hours. This at a time of the year when it's typically pretty dry. On average, we see about 2.5 inches during the month of January. We've picked up most of our rain this month here over the last couple of days, and we're going to find more rain opportunities this week and into this upcoming weekend. So wet weather is an issue tonight. Fog is probably going to be the bigger, more widespread issue. Visibility's at this hour in most locations under a mile, and I think that the fog will actually gradually worsen as we work towards sunrise on Wednesday. So things to keep in mind. Obviously, you want to slow down. Make sure you have plenty of braking distance between you and the guy ahead of you. Use your low beams and watch out for pedestrians. Watch out for kids waiting at the bus stop tomorrow morning. Again, it's going to be tough to see out there with the widespread fog that we're going to start our Wednesday off with. Now, as we work through the day on Wednesday, the fog will thin out by late morning, and then in the afternoon, it looks like cloudy skies. I don't expect, a wave of rain to move in, but I do think that the fog will thicken back up by late afternoon, and that will continue to be a problem Wednesday night, getting dense again across the area. And then we're going to throw in some showers after midnight, I think, Wednesday night. And the risk for rain will continue through the morning hours east of Highway 65 before it shifts out of the area with cloudy skies to follow for the rest of the day. And then another round of fog will likely develop overnight Thursday night into Friday morning. See a running theme now, huh? Looking at rainfall from here on out through the next couple of days, looks like the heaviest totals will be to the east. Places like Winona picking up 3/4 of an inch, maybe 1/2 inch of additional rainfall in West Plains. Down in Branson, maybe 1/4 of an inch of additional rainfall. Over toward Monette, though, not expecting much, more than maybe a few 100s. Temperatures tonight not changing much. 41 for the low in Springfield. Highs tomorrow ranging from the upper 40s northwest to low to mid 50s southeast. About 50 for a high in Springfield with low tomorrow night of 39. With temperatures running a little colder on Thursday with highs in the mid 40s here in Springfield. And then back in the low 50s on Friday. I think after the morning fog, we will have an opportunity for some peaks of afternoon sun with a high near 51. Next round of showers comes in Friday night, extends through Saturday. It looks like another weekend where we're stuck indoors. Highs in the low 40s. And then morning fog on Sunday with peaks of afternoon sun developing and highs again in the low 40s. But this storm this weekend, that's the last train car of this train. I guess we could think of it as a caboose. That storm moves out, and we're going to find the overall jet stream pattern changing in a favorable way for us. A ridge developing across the middle of the country and warmer air spreading east. January thaw on the way. It looks like highs well into the 50s on Monday. I think low 60s on Tuesday, and I think we may see highs in the 60s every day thereafter for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I think the mild weather will extend into that following weekend.
I think we've earned those 60s, at least one of them, right?
Yeah.
Need to dry out my backyard in addition to getting some vitamin D.
We got to thaw out the ground first, and then it can start to dry out.
Going to be a while. All right, Dan.